other words, when you go out into a field and you saw a horse or a cow that had defecated, you was to touch that stuff. It's steaming. It's smoking. When a human being moves their bowels, right after they move their bowels, if you could touch it, you would see it's very warm. So that also provides, nature has another way of that, providing warmth for you in the winter. So you have to know how to eat a raw diet, be able to have that internal heater on for you all the time without altering your diet where it's a detriment. So there are many, 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 many different factors here. Number one, you can be a healthy person and not eat 100% raw. What they have to look at is leaving out all the processed food and all the chemicals. And that's where this journey really begins. So if somebody's leaving out all the processed food, all the chemicals, and they're eating a plant-based diet, because the healthy biological terrain, the soil of the human body, is based on eating fruits and vegetables. And of course, juices, no problem with juices. You don't have to worry about the cellulose because you're getting from the food you're eating. A lot of people are totally against blending. I've seen people that had serious disease, had a certain amount of blending in there, it wasn't a problem. There is a certain amount of oxidation in there. You have a good blender, and that blender turns off very quickly. What you're losing in oxidation, you're probably gaining from improper mastication. So I'm not against people using their blender. I use it myself. I've been doing it for, well over 40 years. I'm making blended salads. I learned about blended salads and smoothies from Christopher Jan Kershaw 40 years ago, and they certainly haven't hurt me. I know thousands of people have done it. I haven't seen where oxidation caused any kind of a problem. And especially if you're doing that and you're taking enzymes while you're doing that, if there is any problem, you're going to minimize it or just about eliminate it. Remember, I'm very strong in the people using, in spite of, doesn't make any difference what type of a diet they're eating. When you're using enzymes therapeutically and you experience the benefits of doing it, you'll see that the enzymes, I honestly believe the enzymes that I use personally, I believe they're slowing down my aging process. I believe that they're one of the main reasons that I can perform athletically very, very, very well. So it's extremely important that you do this at your own speed, at your own level. You don't have to go right to the top and then get disenchanted, because the more times you fail, the harder it is to succeed. I've seen people go back and forth so many times that it's not a good idea. I'd rather see them be successful at a little bit of a lower level and gradually climb that ladder of success, where when they get to the top, it's so entrenched in them, they're never going to go back.